Good evening and welcome into Gimnasio Dr. Antonio Leme Nunez Galvao in Sao Paulo for the final game of the 2023-24 BCL Americas group phase. Alongside Andrew Hunt, I'm Craig Fada, and we're so glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from, around the Americas or around the world. Andrew, we've got some math to do. If Quimsa wins, they and Nacional are through to the quarterfinals. But if Sao Paulo wins, we'd have a three-way tie in Group B, and we'd have to go to the point differential. What's the point differential, you ask? Well, Quimsa sit at plus 60, so they're likely through. Then it comes down to Sao Paulo and Nacional. Nacional is currently at minus 7. Sao Paulo sits at minus 53. So in order for Sao Paulo to advance, they would need to beat Quimsa by 47 points. Not likely, but at least Sao Paulo has a number to shoot for.
Yeah, Craig, I actually didn't ask, but you read my mind because that is what I was thinking. And as much as I don't really like to do math, it would be kind of cool to have to do that math at the end of this game.
Yeah, it really would. Sao Paulo features Cordero Bennett, who somehow did not score a single point in Sao Paulo's huge win over Nacional, but he did put up 19 points last time out against Quimsa. Combine that with the solid play of Enrique Coelho, Ralphie Silva, Malcolm Miller, and Tyrone Cornell. This would be a team that, if they made the playoffs, this would be the proverbial team that you would not want to play.
Well, yeah, I'd have to agree with that, especially because if I'm understanding the math right, that would mean they would have just beat a team by 47 or more points. So that's pretty hot shooting night, I would assume. So, yeah, would not want to see them. And also, just like you said, to be a little serious for a moment, based on the last game we saw and what I expect to see tonight, with added contributions from Bennett, you're completely correct that they're just a really loaded team that play well together. So I completely agree with that statement.
There you get a look at Leandro Ramea, head coach for Quimsa. Quimsa, on the other hand, they just need to not lose by 114 points, and they're through to the quarters. They're getting great play from Juan Brusino and Brandon Robinson in particular, but they've got some other great role players that always seem to step up and contribute at key times. Guys like Fortunato Rolfi, Taive Galizzi, and Fabian Barrios Ramirez.
Yeah, I just wish I could imagine myself, well, I kind of am, in a situation where I could say, look, guys, we just got to take care of business tonight, make sure they don't beat us by 114. All right? Team on 3, you know. But yeah, as we've seen, yeah, this
would be a good,
we've had some
tension breaker in the huddle.
Yeah, we've had some, quote, meaningless games. This one isn't, quote, meaningless exactly, because in theory, something could happen where either these teams' future could be affected. You know, again, long shot. But even in those other games that are, quote, meaningless, we've had really great competition. That's what I expect to see here. And, I mean, like I said, the 47 point, we've seen some deficits close to that during this window.
Certainly in
so
the
it's
30s.
not completely, yeah, it's not completely absurd. So, you know, we'll see. But, you know, that's definitely not something we're going to see till the second half. I don't think we'll see a 47-point lead in the first half or in the first quarter. So one basket at a time.
Sao Paulo comes into this game 1 win, 3 losses. Sorry, 1 win, 4 losses. But 3 of those losses, if you take out the opening night loss to Quimsa of 112-65, the other 3 games they lost were by a total of 10 points. So other than that first game against Quimsa, they have not been blown out. Sao Paulo head coach Bruno Mortari, starting Cordero Bennett, Ralphie Silva, Jose Nardi, Malcolm Miller, and Tyrone Cornell. For Leandro Ramea of Quimsa, Juan Brusino, Brandon Robinson, Emiliano Basabe, Fabian Barrios Ramirez, and Taive Galizzi. Our officials for this contest: Jorge Vasquez of Puerto Rico, Yacid Carreño Pinzon of Colombia, and Samuel Hidalgo of Dominican Republic. Last time these two teams played in January, Quimsa hung on for a 3-point win, 87-84. That was after Quimsa beat them by 57 the first game. Great venue here in Sao Paulo, home floor. Sao Paulo FC.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was thinking is if I were going to win by that margin, doing it at home where I'm used to the baskets and have my crowd to a little bit extra motivation, that would be the way to do it.
Galisi wins the tip, and we are underway. Side to Brasino. Picked up by Cornell. Now three-pointer up and no good by Brandon Robinson. Robinson, a 50% shooter from three-point range in this tournament. Unable to connect there. Jose Nardi has his feet go out from under him. And that right foot just skidded.
You wonder if that's humidity or just, awkward foot placement there.
Well, a little sticky in Sao Paulo tonight. 79 degrees, 62% humidity. Basabe back out to Brasino. Now Robinson on the attack, gives it up to Galizzi underneath. And I'm not entirely certain what happened there.
It was a travel. They passed off to the big guy.
Okay.
He just kind of shuffled his steps as he came in.
It did not
Kind of goes back to what I said in our first game. Part of that has to do with the pass.
Malcolm Miller scores to get Sao Paulo on the board. Up 3-0 early. Miller, a 39% shooter from beyond the arc. He had 19 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists last night against Nacional. Tyvek Galizzi squirts free and puts that one down.
No traveling there.
No. And you look at all the firepower around this Sao Paulo team, you have to wonder, how did they lose 3 games by a total of 10 points?
Yeah, it's one of those scenarios where, like I said, if they were the stronger team in those matchups, if I'm the team that's a little bit behind, I just want to stay with them and make those close games. That can be a signal of, just bad luck. The other team got hot and made a couple shots at the end, or just an inability to close out the game, which you don't like if you're a good team, because that's what separates your good teams from your great teams, is closing things out.
Robinson, the floater from about 8 feet. High off the glass and in. What a tough shot by Cordero Bennett. First 2 points of the game for Cordero Bennett. That already beats his total from last night. Brasino thought about launching the long tray. Now he's going to have to. Shot clock at 4. No, he throws the alley-oop inside to Basabe. Basabe pleading for a foul. Now Galizzi lays it in at the other end. He does get the whistle. Basabe was still carping to the officials. and he almost had himself out of the play because he wasn't paying attention to what was going on. Galitzi's free throw falls in.
I'm still confused. The person who came up with the ball there, were they trying to dribble it in front of that player, or in front of Galitzi, who makes his second free throw, or did they lose the ball? It was hard for me to tell. It almost looked like they were trying to do something fancy with the dribble, and it didn't work out.
Robinson bounces it to Cornell. Cornell from his flat on his stomach somehow got it over. And now Ralphie Silva hits the three-pointer. Silva 5 of 11 from beyond the arc now in this tournament. And 6 Sao Paulo, their biggest lead of the game. Quimsa has not led just yet. Now Galitzi from 15 feet, no. Rebounded by Silva. Up ahead to Miller. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Miller kicks it out. Cornell for 3. No. Cornell tracks down his own rebound. Throws it inside to Silva. Off the glass and in. Well, 6 now. Sao Paulo has doubled up Quimsa. It's their biggest lead of the game to this point. Silva now with 5 points already. Cristino shoots it up over Cordero Bennett. That one tickled the net on the way down, but it did not fall through the cylinder. So that does not count.
Now, like I said, 47-point win, difficult, a little bit crazy, but if I can keep that deficit expanding 3 to 4 points every 5 minutes, you know, they got 6 now, up 8 after that dunk. That's, you know, that's the formula. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, there is a way to get there, and this is a decent way. Oh,
Galitzi spins on Silva. And it just goes up and thunders that one.
He said, why don't you shut up about your 47-point victory here?
Now a spin along the baseline for Cordero Bennett. He scores and he'll go to the line. Bennett sets up Racino, spins beautifully. Trying to complete the three-point play. Bennett, a 71% free throw shooter on the event. Inside 4.5 minutes to play in this first quarter. Once again, hello to all our viewers in the USA on the FanDuel TV platform. In South America on DirecTV and around the rest of the world on the BCL America's YouTube channel. A lot of great free content on the FIBA basketball channel on YouTube. So subscribe to the basketball channel and you won't miss a minute of action. Nardi pulls up for 3 and that's good. Ooh. And how fired up is Jose Nardi?
I'd be fired up if I hit that shot too. I wouldn't say that's a great shot, but they went in. If I'm the coach, I say, what do you do? All right, good shot, good shot.
Paul McKeskey told me that he had guys that would do that and you didn't like the shot. And so you're like, no, 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 yes. Timeout Quimsa, they trail by 11. You know, Andrew,
always clear.
Expand this out a few more points. Get it to maybe 15 at the end of the first quarter. Tack on another 10. You go into halftime up 25.
Yeah.
I think he was just way too talented to let that happen, though.
Probably, but I have to, I have to plan as if it was going to happen. Otherwise, never will. And if I go into the halftime, 20 points, 25 points, whatever the lead is, I have to come out in the second half 0-0 if I'm São Paulo.
Yeah.
Because, that's the only way I can extend that lead. If I start to take the foot off the accelerator because I think, okay, I'm at 25, I'm at 30-point lead. Now I just need to, do a little less than what I did in the first half. That's how a team's going to come back and get you. And no matter what the stakes are, the other team, you don't want to get beat by 50 points, essentially. 47, basically 50 points. That's embarrassing no matter what, if it matters or doesn't matter. At that point, if I'm losing by 50 points, it probably doesn't matter. So I want to make sure I lose by less. I'm going to lose either way at that point.
Racino, Robinson. Robinson, 5 on the shot clock. Ball fake one way. Cornell hit it. It's going to be out of bounds. It should be Quimsa ball. 1.9 left on the shot clock. Robinson, my goodness.
Just muscled his way in there and then gets the foul. Pretty easy out of bounds play. Say, hey, okay, Robinson, you just shove your guy under the basket. I'll toss it to you, and you just catch it and go up. Nobody else has to do anything. Double ball screen for São Paulo. That was what I call a premature heat check. Normally, to get into some of the slang or to educate our crowd here, if I've hit 3 shots in a row, I'm on fire. So a lot of times on that 3rd shot or the 4th shot, I'm yelling heat check when somebody shoots, and I want them to shoot that. If you've made 2 or 3 in a row, I'm gonna give you the ball. I'll even probably let you take a bad shot because I just want to see if you're gonna make it go in. Because I've seen guys make 6, 7 in a row. So I'm like, hey, get on a run, go for it. That's premature because he'd only made 1. So not a legitimate heat check, but he felt like he was feeling it.
Racino on the drive. High off the glass, no. Miller. Whoa. Leaves Barrios Ramirez in the dust. Rebound tapped out of bounds. It could stay with Quimsa. Went off Jose Nardi.
São Paulo's got me believing they could do this.
I mean, they have the talent to blow any team out, but
yeah,
I don't know if they can beat a team as good as I don't know if they can beat a team as good as Quimsa by 47 points. Of course, they lost by 57 earlier in this tournament. First foul on Taya Galizzi.
And just
over 2.5 minutes to play in the first quarter.
Just so I and any of our viewers understand, it won't be Quimsa that they would knock out if they beat them by 47. It's Nacional, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Quimsa just needs to not get beat by 114 to stay in the tournament.
Correct.
Which should be doable. I'm 99.99999 repeating % positive that won't happen. I'd probably put my house on it. That's not betting advice to anybody watching.
Yeah. Hashtag we do not endorse gambling.
Yeah, I don't know what the.
With your mortgage anyway.
Yeah. We do our gentleman's nickel bets here.
Yeah, shiny nickels.
If you can find it in your couch, go for it.
I don't know, what kind of odds are you willing to lay that Quimsa won't lose by 114? Brasino for 3.
How much is a million pennies?
$10,000.
I'll do 1,000,000 to 1 penny odds.
All right.
Wait, you say that's 1,000? Okay, I'm showing how bad I'm at. I don't have 1,000. I'm not doing that.
I'd put up a penny for those odds.
Well, yeah, so would I.
Wow, the swooping in finish. Lucas Stewart. That was a guy who couldn't buy a bucket. He had 19 last night against Nacional, 5 3-pointers, 5 of 10 from the arc. Prior to his performance last night, he had been 2 of 23.
Yeah, he was filling it up last night. This guy Fisher had decent numbers as well. He was really the we called him the spark plug, I believe. Excuse me,
yeah.
Saturday, yeah.
There's all kinds of confusion on the floor as far as substitutes, as Cordero Bennett greets some of the fans here.
Yeah, the thing with Fisher, he was making some really difficult shots. Whereas our other player here, let me go find him, Seward, he was making mostly wide open threes. Still, great percentage, even wide open, but Fisher shots were pretty impressive.
Brasino hits both free throws. I was just about to say, we hadn't seen Enrique Coelho yet, and there he is. He's another guy who can provide a spark. Veteran presence, lightning quick. Tends to commit some fouls, but he's worth it.
He seems to get on opposing players' nerves pretty decently.
Not quite as much as Gaston
I really do
Semiglia, though.
He may be the nerve champion of this of this window.
Although he came back last night after getting ejected the previous night. He came back last night and I think had 19 points.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. I appreciate the game within a game when you watch some of the theatrics and the talking and asking the ref, like, did you just see that? And then I chuck my elbow into the same guy, like, yeah, all right.
Brasino gets it back. Drives on Fisher. Underneath. Carlos Ramirez. Not sure if that got blocked or it hit the underside of the rim. Now Seward for 3. Nope. Brasino the rebound.
Yeah, about 4 minutes ago, we were talking about extending this league, and here we are. They really haven't done anything with it. Maybe they'll finish the quarter with a little something here. Fisher going to look to go off the screen.
Yeah, shot clock and game clock just about even. Shot clock at 4. Fisher pulls up inside the lane, no good. And the last-ditch attempt by Lucas Seward gets blocked, so we go to the second quarter with Sao Paulo on top, 23-15. So that's +8 that Sao Paulo has gotten back.
I do know this from my times tables. 8 times 4 is only 32. So if they win each quarter by 8, it ain't getting it done.
Yep.
And speaking of Fisher, that shot at the end of the quarter, that's more to the kind of level of difficulty I'm talking about of shots he was making Saturday. He had 2 or 3 of them in
For sure.
I believe all the second quarter, second or maybe early third, that really got them going. Man.
Sao Paulo 9
Rebound.
of 16 from the floor overall. 3 of 8 from 3-point range. They're 6 of 8 from 2-point range. 75%. 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Quimsa 5 of 14. 35.7%. 1 of 3 from the arc. 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Not a lot of free throw shot in that first quarter.
Yeah, I like the flow of the game right now. I don't like too many free throws. Obviously, if there's fouls, you got to call them. But I just like when they're playing pretty clean, or maybe there's a level of fouling that we are letting go. Small level keeps the flow of the game good. That rebound disparity is really where I think the difference is in the game right now. Is about, I believe it was 8 rebounds, and it was 4-1 on offensive rebounds. So at the high school level, I always consider my offensive rebounds 1 point each. I figured on the defensive end of the ball, if the other team is getting offensive rebounds, I figured they score on half. So I'll count each offensive rebound as a point. At this level, I would expect it's probably a little better than 50%.
At the end of the first quarter, Malcolm Miller, 5 points. Lucas Seward 2, Ralphie Silva 7 for Sao Paulo. Cordero Bennett 4. Tyrone Cornell 2, Jose Nardi 3. For Quimsa, Juan Brusino 5, Ty Vecolici 6, Brandon Robinson 4. They are the only 3 players who have scored for Quimsa. Now into the corner, Coelho for 3, and that is good.
Great man-to-man defense there. You can see really denying the ball to, I think that's Robinson. That was on the wing. You see here.
That's what Enrique Coelho does for you. He's that just super high energy guy, lightning quick. And the lead is back to 11.
That's a good example of what I'd said when I'm on defense. I don't want to let them do whatever it is they want to do, so denying like that.
And that three-pointer from the corner was good. Sebastian Acevedo. Now it's down to 8.
That's one of the things you may give up when you deny, is you give up the middle of the floor, which allows somebody to get inside and dish to the corner.
Score the bucket. Wow. Malcolm Miller will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. I beg your pardon, that's going to be Ralphie Silva.
Yeah, Miller with the dish off there.
Miller, yeah.
I was also thinking he threw up the little floater there, but yeah, it was the drop down to the post.
That was on Emiliano Basabe. It's first, and Silva completes the three-point play. And it's back to 11.
You see the heavy denial here on Robinson, not letting him catch the ball, really being a pest. That's
taken inbounds by Vitor Feverani, or beg your pardon. And that three now up and good by Taya Galizzi.
Got the nice spin around dunk, hitting it from the outside.
Coelho looking for a foul, did a nice job to protect the ball on his way to the rack, but came up a little short. Now look at Coelho compete defensively. Gotta love that. Galizzi Spinning and shooting over Lucas Seward, no good. A foul called. That's Ricardo Fisher. Yelts helped up from his backside.
This is getting pretty physical. I wouldn't be surprised if both teams keep this up, we might see a little more fouls called, excuse me. I wouldn't say the game's out of control yet, but the refs are going to want to make sure that it doesn't get there.
Yeah, it's heading toward unsportsmanlike, and with all the yelling at the officials at the tee. Wow, that would have been one for the ages. Miller can't get his own tip to go in. Now Miller saves it.
And his defender's down. Yeah, he saw it.
Into the stands. Yeah. Wasabi going over there and making sure all the fans are okay. Underway here. Fisher to his right. Puts a pair of Quimsa defenders down. Silva. So that was Seward could not hit the three-point shot. And now a foul before the attempt there. 29-21 in favor of São Paulo. They led by as many as 11. São Paulo needs to win this game by 47 points to advance to the quarterfinals. Not out of the realm of possibility. They lost by 57 earlier in this tournament to this Quimsa team. So how much would they dearly like to return that favor?
It is getting closer to the realm of possibility, or closer to the realm of impossibility, I should say, with every minute that passes and they don't extend this lead.
And Sebastian Acevedo commits the foul on the three-point shot. Miller ends up on his backside, and he will attempt to complete a four-point play. He's a 77% free throw shooter.
I like to go over all these scenarios of how many points could you even score? Like, if you've got a half, two 10-minute quarters, that's 20 minutes. Let's say you shoot 2 shots a minute. So now you're at 40 shots, and let's say you convert 50%. 3-pointers. I'm lost now. I said how many? 40 shots, 20 times 3, that's 60 points. I feel like that's a lot to score in one half. And that's not even calculating what the other team's going to score. Because like I said earlier, they're not going to score 0. I got to think they're going to score at least 10 and a quarter.
I mean, you'll see a team occasionally pop off for over 30 points in a quarter. Saw a couple of them yesterday.
So that supports my possibility of 60 points and a half. It's possible.
Oh, sure, but to do that for 4 quarters.
That's
again,
exactly what I'm just.
They're going to score.
Yeah, just trying to get in my head here, like, how is that even possible?
Burnell scores again. He's got 4. Maliki's 3 misses.
It's just, if
I'm
you're
trying
on
to
the
work out
referee
all
crew,
kinds
you
of.
gotta. Okay, have I opened Pandora's box of scenarios on how these points could be scored?
Yeah, I'm doing a little math of my own here in my notebook, and
You're not liking my odds so much now, are you?
no, 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 not at all.
You're like, maybe I'll just keep my penny and invest it.
There was a American college team back around 2001, 2002, Division III men's team, and in the D3 tournament, they came into the game averaging something like 140 points per game because all they would do
Was it
is
was it
they
Grinnell?
would. It may have been Grinnell. They would just run down and shoot a three every single time. And they would full court press you the whole game.
That sounds
And
like
literally
them. I actually
every
played
shot was a
against them.
3-point.
Yeah, yeah. They recently, not sure if the team you're referring to that far back is the same team, but recently in the last year or two, I don't recall exactly, they I believe set the record, NCAA record, no 2-point baskets attempted. They went an entire game only shooting free throws and
Wow.
threes. That's it. And I don't remember how many free throws they shot. Usually if you're attempting that many, you don't shoot much from the free throw line if you're only shooting threes. It's just you don't get fouled
Right.
as much. Now, if you exclusively shoot threes, I got to assume you're probably going to get fouled at some point. But, yeah, they shot and they definitely average a lot of points, over 100, like over 120 or something like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they substitute every whistle, and it's a very novel way to play. It's interesting to watch.
But in their first round game against a quality team in the NCAA tournament, it basically turned into a dunk drill. And they got blown out by 30 to 40 points.
Yeah,
It's almost like
that's one of
it's
those
almost like
things.
a video game.
Yeah, I say gimmick. I don't mean it in a negative way. I feel like a lot of teams, they have their gimmick because not every team can have the best players. So you have to take, okay, here's the players that I have. Or at the college level, you're recruiting people. You don't, at professional levels, I can say, well, I'm going to pay these players. I need a guy that does this. I can go pay a player that does that. But at college, I say, well, I can only get these guys, so I'm going to do this system where we can win games and have, exciting basketball with the team we have. And I love to study gimmicks of different teams. It's a good time.
Yeah, you get a squad full of 12 kids, 6 feet, 6'2", all great 3-point shooters. So they're gonna give up plays down low defensively, and if the other team's athletic at all, they're just gonna jump and shoot right over them. But yeah, if you're full court press the entire game, swap out every dead ball for 5 fresh bodies, jack up threes the whole game. I mean, it seems like, that would be something you might experiment with in a video game, but it's awfully entertaining for your fans. But I could see how an opposing coach, an opposing team, opposing fans, how after about 2 or 3 minutes of it, you're like, okay, that's enough of this. Boy, it sure looked like Ohio stepped on the baseline and didn't establish himself in bounds before he took that loose ball. Now Ohio for 3 missed. Gets his own rebound. Behind the back pass to Seward. Seward finally handles it. Pried out of there. Goes to Coelho, and then Cornell misses the 3. My goodness, what a sequence.
That was a great pass, and Seward just kind of lost it, bobbled it. Feels bad about that one.
That was a beautiful feed to Federico Cesular.
Oh, wicked
Now
spin.
Bennett cut off. That three from the corner, splash! Ricardo Fisher.
All right, I'm going to journey back to the impossible. If Sao Paulo wants to win by 47, I think we're going to set that they'd like to be up 25 to end this half. Currently up 14. At least 20. I got to be up 20.
See the foul that Lucas Seward just committed.
To kind of tie in what we were talking too about shooting and that NCAA D3 team we were referring to, you see, and I think this started at the FIBA levels, Euro and the South Americas, as we see a three there. And we just saw it in our last game. The math kind of shows as we get into a lot of statistics and all kinds of different sports, the more threes I shoot, it's a lower percentage shot, but it's worth more points. So if I can get to a 30 to 40% three-point average, it usually kind of ends up being a better point value. Somebody did an experiment. If you play your pickup ball rules, ones and twos, a two is worth way more than that one, considering it's the three-point line. So threes and twos, same with twos and ones. And they said it's just slightly better as a three-point basket. So that's been a new development in the last, I don't know, I'd say probably decade that we've gone away from the traditional big man. Oh, no. And now we just, we got a lot more shooters on the floor.
Lead is 13. Now Sao Paulo looking to expand. Burnett takes it the whole way himself and lays it in. Now you're at 15, inside 3 minutes to play, second quarter. Cordero Bennett with 6 points now.
Oh.
San Simone pops Coelho. Oh, he flung that elbow. They may have to review that. I guess they don't, but boy, that kind of looked like it had some intent to it, didn't it?
That's so fast. I feel like that's where you're kind of trying to make space, and it just happened to be that a face got in the space.
Of a swinging elbow, though.
Right. Yeah, he had it maybe a little higher than what I would want.
Air ball from the corner. That was Basirani.
I'd say maybe as much as any night they're letting him play this evening.
Yeah. Bennett trying to, instead of the alley-oop, almost try to roll that one.
Yeah,
and then spinning out at the other end. Gillespie shot.
That was a my bad.
Three on the way from Cesular, short. Ike Coelho spinning his way to the left. Waits for the rest of his team to come down.
Where are they? They're tired.
Yeah. So Fisher gets things set up. Shot clock down to 8. Stops and pops for 3. That's good!
That's the only person he needed to wait on was Fisher. One man offense.
Lead is 18. But there's Bruno San Simone. Bennett. Coelho gets it to Purnell. Purnell tried to get it to Ralphie Silva under the bucket. Cordero Bennett.
They're tired.
Yeah. Having some conversation with one of our officials. Oh, that's what happened. Hit the defender's hand, went up and hit the backboard and came out.
It's one of those times.
Vestular to the free throw line. Hits the first.
What are they talking about for the conversation to be that long?
Don't know. Inside of a minute to play. 3 from the corner for Coelho. No. Rebounded by Robinson. Now stolen by Bennett. Fisher. High right side. Guarded by Robinson. Still dribbling. Chewing up clock. Now Bennett for 3. No. Offensive rebound, put back up and in. Ralphie Silva. He's got 12 now. And Simone thought about it. And now does. Jumps into Cornell to try to draw the foul. Doesn't get it. Coelho at the other end has his shot blocked. And the second quarter comes to an end. Oh my goodness. Enrique Coelho going up for the dunk and just absolutely got stoned.
Yeah, it was interesting. I thought they had a chance to steal a bucket there in the half, but was it was it Galizzi on the block or who was that?
I didn't see. Try to get it on the
nice block.
TikTok here. No, that was Federico Zezular that blocked the shot.
Yeah, great recovery.
Yeah. All right, the numbers on this one so far. Sao Paulo, 18 of 37 from the floor overall, 48.7%, 7 of 18 for 39% from three-point range, 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Quimsa, 12 of 32 overall, 37.5%, 5 of 12 from the arc, 41.7%. They're shooting a little better from three-point range than Sao Paulo, but have not hit as many three-point buckets. As we roll the first half highlights, Quimsa 5 for 7 from the free throw line. Massive rebounding edge. Sao Paulo 26 rebounds to just 15 for Quimsa. And I'll bet, Andrew, if you look up the second chance points, or not the second chance, but the second chance points, would bet Sao Paulo leads in that category. Just 5 turnovers in the first half for Sao Paulo, 6 for Quimsa. Individually, Cordero Bennett 6 points, Enrique Coelho 5, along with 4 rebounds. Tyrone Cornell 4 points, 5 boards. Ricardo Fisher 10 points, a rebound and 2 assists. Ralphie Silva 12 points, 4 boards. Malcolm Miller, solid first half, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Jose Nardi 3 points. Lucas Seward kind of coming back to earth after his performance last night when he scored 19 points on 5 of 10 three-point shooting. Tonight he's 0 for 4 from beyond the arc. He's got just 2 points with 3 rebounds. For Quimsa, Sebastian Acevedo 3 points. Brandon Robinson 4 points, 4 rebounds. Roberto Sansimone 5. Eduardo Bassirani has not scored, but he's got 3 rebounds. Federico Zezular 3 points and a huge block. Juan Brasino 5 points, 3 assists. Taya Galizzi 11 points on 4 of 8 shooting. Fabian Ramirez 3 points. Fortunato Rolfi, who had a great game last night. Has not seen the floor. So once again, the score at half. Sao Paulo leads by 17 at 51-34. They need to win this game by 47. They're going to get to the quarterfinals. Second half action live from Sao Paulo when we return in just a few moments. Welcome back to Sao Paulo. Final game. The BCL Americas group phase. Sao Paulo up 51-34. They need to win by 47. In order to advance to the quarterfinals. Oust Nacional. So the lead's up to 19. Alongside my partner, Andrew Hunt. My name is Craig Feta. Hope you've been enjoying this one so far. Glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from, around the Americas or around the world. A big hello to all our viewers in the USA on FanDuel TV, in South America on DirecTV, and around the rest of the world on the BCL Americas YouTube channel.
Yeah, just to illustrate my math skills, you said 19-point lead, and I thought to myself, 19 points. Well, if they can just get an 18-point lead in the second half, well, then that'd be, oh, that's right, 37. They need 37. Yeah, so I was like, oh, it's easy. Oh, it's not. And to say that 18 point, to lead by 18 points and a half, oh, that's easy. Yeah, we just did it. We can do it again.
Defense by Quimsa. Turn around, fade away along the baseline is up and good. Ralphie Silva. Tough shot.
He faded away for approximately 4.79 seconds. I'm guessing.
Jumper at the other end, no good. Fisher for three, just short. And we talked about the rebounding disparity. Sao Paulo, 27 rebounds for just 15 for Quimsa. Basabe there for the tip. 2 minutes elapsed here in the third quarter.
He's trying to get some energy. He says, let's get back in this game. What do you say we try to win?
Guys from Nacional are probably watching this game going, all right, Sao Paulo, come on now. Let's not get too excited. And Miller scores again to give him 11, and the lead is back to 20. Second foul on Taya Galizzi.
Yeah, Miller in the two games I've seen of him here, pretty efficient scorer. He makes the most of his opportunities.
11.6 boards last time against Quimsa. Last night against Nacional, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Miller out to Purnell. He launches the long three that missed. I'm not sure what the Quimsa bench was upset about. Brandon Robinson for three, no good. Fisher tracks down the rebound. Purnell had to avoid Brasino, missed the layup, and now Quimsa comes out of there with it. Oh, tough reverse layup, my goodness. Emiliano Basabe. Abe now with 4. 6:15 to play in the third quarter. Here comes Silva. Fades away from about 12 feet. Does not connect, but Wasabe connects for the foul. Silva playing with a little bandage on his forehead there.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, I don't recall.
But
you can see there's a knot. There's a knot under it, and there's some gauze as well. So he obviously butted heads with somebody.
Could have been a nice elbow, too. Fighting for a rebound. Happens.
6 minutes to play, third quarter. São Paulo on top by 19. Robinson the drive.
You got to go. You got a guy down.
Silva, yeah. Marios knocks that one out of bounds. This one stay with São Paulo. And there we get a look at Leandro Romea in his first full season as head coach of Quimsa. Miller for 3. Here comes Robinson. Takes it the whole way himself. Left-hand lay-in is good. He back down to 17. Ricardo Fisher, no. Barros Ramirez ends up with that rebound. Draws the foul on Ralphie Silva.
I feel like we're seeing some signs of fatigue here by São Paulo. That's kind of not very mentally tough to foul that far away from the basket. They've clearly got the ball secured.
Robinson strikes for 3. That's down to 14. Robinson now with 9. Shot blocked by Robinson. Mustabe. Reverse won't go. Cornell almost tipped it in. Robinson step back for 3. Splash! And the lead is down to 11. Bruno Mortari wants timeout.
Yeah, his team's basically giving away any chance at advancing. So at this point, it's probably saying, hey, let's keep control of the game. We can still win the game. Let's get out of here with a win and call it good. There's definitely been a momentum shift.
Parou! Não adianta jogar, cadenciar. Agora está tomando perdendo de 6-0 o quarto, não dá.
Slightly easier. Thank you, Quimsa,
Põe
for
os
this
dois
lead
na
down to
zona
11.
morta aqui, Fischer. Pode vir com pipoca um pouco. Vem com pipoca um pouco nesse pique. Só que faz e agride. Se trocar a pipoca, dá um pique pra dentro. Dá um pique pra dentro, mantém o Tyrone aberto, tá? Se tiver o 5 Tyrone, vem você, Ty. Vem você no pique e faz a mesma coisa, tá bom?
Bruno Martari in the huddle for that timeout. Certainly he's aware of the point differential. And so you might think, why is he all worked up? in the third quarter on a timeout when you're still up 11. Well, that's because you were just up 20. And you need a huge margin of victory to hope to advance. And you can't let up for 1 second at either end of the floor. Now Coelho into the corner for Seward for three. That missed. Rebounded by Barrios Ramirez. Marcino calls out the play, gives it to Ramirez. Back to Brasino. It's picked up by Coelho. Three-pointer circles off. Fisher to Cornell. Cornell goes around Galizzi and then draws a foul in near the bucket. That's going to be on Fabian Barrios Ramirez.
Yeah, if I can just play another scenario that I'm thinking of. Not necessarily a scenario, just a way to try to think about how do I win by 47 points? What does it look like? If I score 110 points, which is kind of a pretty high but doable, you could score that many.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know now. Not sure now that you could score, but in a game, if I was starting at the beginning of the game, 110.
Sao Paulo
means
Sao Paulo put up 100 and rather Quimsa put up 112 on Sao Paulo. So yeah, it's 110 plus can be done.
Yeah, but then that means now that I have to hold my opponent to 63. And if you look now, 63 points, that means Quimsa scores 16 more, so I got to hold him to 16 points in 13 minutes. Not to mention I need to score another 50. It's tough. And even looking at that at the beginning of a game, I'm like, man, how do I? Because I think we were discussing another game. I'd be probably pretty happy if I could hold a team in the low 70s, under 75.
Yeah.
I got to think I can score more than 75 points if I can hold the team to 70 or 73, somewhere in there. So
yep.
I'm talking about holding 10 less than that. So just doesn't seem too doable, especially now.
Yeah, especially now with 3:11 to play in the third and the margin only 13.
It's supremely difficult with the whole game and next to impossible where we are at this moment. But like I said, they'd still like to get a win, and they're still well in the midst of that.
Cornell the steal, gives it up to Ricardo Fisher. He gets the lay in, and now it's back to 15. They'd basically have to put up another dozen points before the end of this quarter and then outscore them something like, 40 to 12 in the fourth quarter. Robinson for three, missed. Offensive rebound. And now a long three, no good. Galizzi and Stewart fighting under the basket. Foul is going to be on Malcolm.
Sometimes on these resets. Let's see who's under there. Yeah, I would say so. No.
Well, 23 was under there. Lucas Seward, but the official signaled 33. So yeah, that was on Miller.
Was that away from the ball? That's the only thing I can think is that there was a foul somewhere not under the basket where we were watching.
Yeah. Wide open three is up and in. Fabian Barrios Ramirez.
Yeah, the shot before that make, I was commenting that sometimes on the reset when there's a shot up, hits the rim, and we get new shot clock, not a whole new one, but some time added on, and they get the kick out. Seems like some of these guys just figure, hey, I'll shoot a long two. It's a free shot. We got a bonus shot. I'll take one.
Cornell scores again. He's got 8 points. Another three by Quimsa. Barrios Ramirez.
No bonus shot there. He just was feeling it. Dribbled up and shot it. Couldn't have been maybe 8 seconds off the shot clock there.
No doubt the folks with Nacional are breathing easier with every Quimsa bucket. Putting some air back in the tires. It's helped up. Purnell's a guy at 6'8", and he's got some bulk to him, but he moves and plays like a guy who's like 6'3", 6'4". He reminds me of almost a big Allen Iverson.
They definitely have him bringing the ball up a lot. I don't know how I can think about a big Allen Iverson. I don't know how to feel about that.
Coelho's three-point shot gets blocked. Nice
Funny
dish
too,
from
because
Basabe into the corner to Robinson, but he couldn't attack the baseline. Quimsa gets the offense reset. Robinson driving on Seward. He did a little bit of that throw the head back there. And he's complaining about the lack of a call. Watch, here it comes. Watch the head. Oop. Didn't even get, there he got hit in the head. Well, when you keep crying wolf.
You gotta sell it, Craig. You gotta, that's what I was saying earlier. The refs are probably happy to have so much help on the floor tonight. A lot of these players really trying to help them out. Just want to make sure they make the right call,
Miller high off the window, no. Great move to get Racino in the air. I beg your pardon, Basabe in the air. Go around him, and then drew the foul on the help. Third foul on Galizzi, and somebody was still in an animated discussion with the official. It was on the other side of the floor, though. Deep knee bend, and the first free throw up and good for Miller. 77% free throw shooter coming into this one. 2 of 2 so far tonight. Second one straight through, and the lead's back to 13. Galizzi coming up on 30 seconds to play, third quarter. Now Sansimone to Robinson. Draws the foul. That's going to be on Cordero Bennett. Free throw is good for Robinson, 94.4% from the stripe coming into this one, 17 of 18. And he's 2 of 3 tonight. So B-Rob will get a little bit of a break here after cutting the lead to 11. And with 24.8 to play and an 11-point lead, you have to outscore Quimsa by 25 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm not ready to call him dead yet. I'm gonna wait till the end of this quarter to make a decision on how I feel about it. Oh,
Coelho's wild shot won't go, and now Sansimone's half-court plus shot would not have counted had it gone in. But we go to the fourth quarter with Sao Paulo on top by the score of 66-55.
yeah, I've consulting my calculator here, and
Quimsa outscored Sao Paulo in that third quarter 21-15. So
yeah,
I don't think
that
there's any
three-point
way.
percentage has gone down for Sao Paulo too, which you're gonna need the ability to score more points, which right now they're not really doing. So I'm prepared to call it. I'm announcing my decision that I think this game is, well, not, the game's not unwinnable, but I think the chances for Sao Paulo to advance are. You know, for those fans, I want them to get the win. Let's get a win. Look at we got the youngsters dancing in the stands. Let's just finish this game out with a W. Yeah.
Quimsa would have to Sao Paulo would have to outscore Quimsa in this fourth quarter.
That's math I'm not prepared to do. 58.
36 points.
Oh, I see. I went the wrong way with that. I was thinking, I was doing the math as if Sao Paulo was down by 11. They're leading by 11. Okay. 47 minus 11.
So, assuming you hold Quimsa scoreless in this fourth quarter, just for the sake of argument.
Yeah.
You'd have to score 102 points in this game.
Just 36 points. No big deal. That's one of those things I tell people. Has anybody scored 36 points in a quarter? Heck yeah, they have. Did they hold the other team to 0 when they did it? Heck no, they didn't. It's actually way harder to hold a team to 0 than it is to score 36 points. If you told me those were my options, I'd say, let me score the 36 points.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I definitely think it's harder to... I mean, just think, if you play great defense, you're probably going to foul at some point on a shot. Now they get a free throw. Like, all they need is 1 to not score 0.
No, I was agreeing with you. I think it's a lot easier to score 36 than to give up 0.
Okay. I was like, great. I gotta say, this is not something I can just agree to disagree on, okay? You're wrong. But turns out we agree. So we're both right when we agree, I think.
Teamwork makes the dream work. A right-hand dunk by Taya Galizzi.
Yeah, Galizzi might be one of the... He might be one of the more dominant finishers we've seen. I don't know that I'm seeing a lot of other guys dunking with ease like he does.
Lucas Seward from three-point range again. He went bonkers last night, hitting 5 out of 10 after starting off the tournament 2 of 23 from beyond the arc. He's got 5 tonight, and the lead's back to 14. Sansimone around the screen by Galizzi. Fisher throws the head back on the contact, no call.
Let's see if did it look like Miller touched him at all on that?
That's exactly what he's saying. I hit the ball. Oh, and Miller got teed up, too. Well, as much as you don't want the other team scoring, you certainly don't want them scoring with the clock stopped, and especially something avoidable like a technical foul.
Yeah, that's tough.
So that's with that tee, with the personal and the tee, that's 4 fouls now on Miller.
Yeah, and some of that emotion can be because you got a tall task ahead of you. That's a lot of pressure. And, you know, you get to the point where you are now.
And now Galizzi comes out of there. That almost looked like one where he was peeking up to see if anybody was looking. Yeah, I'm fine. I got hit in the elbow or hit in the nose with an elbow. You don't have to call that. We're good. A little bit of dramatics there.
Just get me on the next one, all right?
Yeah. Cordero Bennett probed a little bit and then stepped back. Now Seward to step back 3. No. Rebounded by Brandon Robinson. And an offensive foul on Galizzi. No. Some extracurriculars there. See if we can sort out what happened here. There was a hard screen, and immediately Robinson. Oh, and they did issue a technical foul. Yeah, Ricardo Fisher lobbied for the tee immediately.
Was the tee on Robinson or Galizzi there?
No, Galizzi. It was on Galizzi.
Okay. Because immediately after the foul call, Robinson was the one that became animated. It didn't look like, but I guess if Galizzi like threw the hip out or something.
Yeah, I think he was upset at Galizzi for stepping into that screen. So the foul and the tee on Galizzi was his 5th. So his night is over. Tyvek Galizzi fouls out with 14 points, 6 rebounds. And an unsportsmanlike, Leandro Romea saying that Ricardo Fisher should have gotten a tee, and we get a look at this here. As Fisher gets up in front of the official and demonstrates, and he did get the unsportsmanlike, but I don't think he got a tee. And he's trying to get himself lit up. Yeah, he is. So that's 3 fouls now for Ricardo Fisher. First free throw is up and good, and with every point Quimsa scores, that feels like 4 points as far as Sao Paulo is concerned.
Yeah, they really just got to focus up on finishing the game here and trying to get a win. That's.
And the way they're kind of losing their composure right now, they might not even come out of here with that. Wasabe for 3. Splash!
Yeah, they're in danger of losing any lead, not just
the
47 points they had hoped to get at the beginning of this game. Now I need
to 7 points. They led by as many as 20. Quimsa has not led in this game. Now Silva for 3. No, but a foul. My goodness, how many fouls on 3-point shooters are we going to see? There were several last night that I knew you would be tearing what left you have of your hair out. So the foul was on
You have a patchy
Vasirani.
beard.
He's a famous Native American warrior, wasn't he? Apache beard.
Listen, math, history, English. The only thing I'm even close to knowing much about is basketball. So let's just.
2 of 2 from the line so far for Silva on this trip. Straight through on all 3. Lead back to 10.
We got a player down here.
Simone
He
down.
gonna stop
Yeah,
play?
he's been down for a moment, and now Fisher again, demonstrative. I think by the way he was reacting there on the floor, I think he may have gotten hit in a little bit of a sensitive area. Yeah, he's already down at that point. And then Vasirani collided with Miller. Now the officials will huddle up and try to get this figured out. Again, our official is Jorge Vasquez, Yacid Carreño Pinzon, and Samuel Hidalgo. Just inside 7 minutes to play. Sao Paulo led by 20 points in the third quarter. Got it cut down to 7 just a few moments ago. And they're going to go to the review to see what happened here.
All of these
So we've
stoppages.
got-
It's crazy to think.
It looks like, so we've got Malcolm Miller on an offensive foul from what I was able to gather. But now they're going to
Which
go for the review.
yeah, it feels like there's 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, but we've only done 3 minutes of the fourth quarter with all the stoppages.
Hey, you saw the collision there. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks like, I believe that's Silva there that was setting the screen. It looked like he kind of moved a bit towards the end. I'd say he committed a foul based on that.
Well, yeah, definitely committed a foul, but I mean, was it worthy of an unsportsmanlike or a technical?
Right, that's all I'd say. It's a
I think that's
foul.
what they were reviewing.
We know what I consider unsportsmanlike versus what it would appear the refs feel is a little different too.
And now Miller hits from 3. He's got 17 now. Lead back to 13. And Simone for 3. No. Barrios Ramirez missed the 3-pointer as well. Another 3 from the left wing, and it's good! Jose Nardi and the fans here in Sao Paulo going absolutely
go.
bonkers. You see a little kid taking his shirt off. How about that?
Yeah, it's
81.
that's what they need. Get the
now.
Get the crowd going, get a Give them something to cheer about. They can go home happy their team won.
They're up by 16, and I think we can put to bed the notion that São Paulo can somehow eliminate Nacional.
I made it official to start the quarter. I said my hope is gone. If I'm coaching, we still got a chance. But from my viewpoint, no. I don't know. Probably at this point, if I'm coaching, we don't have a chance.
Even if you play the second half the same way as you played the first half, 51-34, that's still only a 34-point win. And you still got to come up with
that was my math
points
to start the second half. I thought, oh, they could do this. And I said, oh, no, my math is off. I'm 10 or 11 points away from what I thought.
Barrios Ramirez. I believe that foul was on Ricardo Fisher. No, it was on Jose Nardi. Just the second foul on Nardi. It goes into the backcourt. And that's going to be a Quimsa turnover. Nike Coelho sits down.
Quimsa's coach just said, get back on defense. Get back on defense. We're not pressing. Just get back. Stop arguing.
I get the feeling that Fisher's theatrics aren't over for the night, though, as he scores on the layup there. Fisher, 14 points and 7 assists. And an offensive foul called. And an elbow to the face of Ralphie Silva. Fourth foul on Eduardo Vascarani. One of those inadvertent elbows. Get up making sure all your teeth are in one place. Leandro Romea, animated in his instructions to his team. Alberto Mortari wearing the scowl. It's back to 18, almost 20. Here comes Robinson. Cross court to Bristino. And now the finger roll, nicely done by Fabian Barrios Ramirez. He's into double figures with 11. Three players in doubles for Quimsa. Ramirez with 11, Brandon Robinson 15, Taigaliti 14. Four players in doubles for São Paulo. Bennett with 10, Fisher 14, Miller 17, and Silva 18. Wow, what a block by Malcolm Miller. Kept it in play as well. Robinson puts the brakes on, shakes Ricardo Fisher, and then drains a three right in his mug. Robinson now 18. Bennett with the pretty spin and laying off the glass.
That shot Robinson made on the playground, I'm calling mouth on that. That's in the defender's mouth, right there. You got to me, and I still put it over you.
Racino, shot clock winding down, launches the long three-pointer, just missed. Another rebound for Silva. Miller for three. Three and a half minutes to play for São Paulo in this tournament. Robinson and a double dribble. Or did they call the foul on Bennett? Yeah, that's a foul on Bennett. He never dribbled the ball. I first thought I saw the official signal a double dribble. Third foul on Cordero Bennett as Brandon Robinson hits the first free throw. He's knocking on the door at 20 and 10.
I've been accused a few times of miscalling a double dribble or a travel. I'm more likely to just call it a travel, even though it's a double dribble. And people will tell me I'm wrong. And I'm like, all right, it's a violation. Okay, it's a turnover. Just give me the ball. You did something wrong. It's my ball now.
Bennett scores again. He's got 14. The lead is back to 16 inside 3 minutes to play.
I'm definitely happier with today's showing, even though the result isn't going to be what they want exactly.
And the foul is going to be on Jose Nardi. That'll be his third. And I'm not sure what these guys complain about. What did I do? Well, you fouled him 3 times. Pick any one of them.
That time I didn't think. I thought he played pretty solid defense. I think the offensive player was going into his body. To me, that was probably a no call there. But again, what I call and what these refs are calling, it seems to be consistently different. So I will concede that I might get bad check marks if I was a ref in this league. They may not put me on the big games.
Nardi misses for 3. Coming up on 2.5 minutes now. The lead is 14.
It's tough, too, on that particular foul. I think the referee behind the play was the one calling it, it wasn't necessarily a ref from the angle of our camera. And as a coach, I would have probably said, hey, you don't really have an angle to call that. You better let the baseline guy make that call.
Fisher commits the foul here. There's the customary throw of the head back by Juan Brasino.
Customary throw of the hands up by Fisher.
Yeah.
Now that one I did feel was a foul.
Fisher.
Fisher led with his shoulder as the person dribbling. Usually when somebody does something wrong, so if I could tell you in retrospect what you could have done better, it probably means that what you did was wrong at the time. And if he just drops his lead foot, the foot away from the basket, towards the basket, and shuffles with the offensive player, the dribbler, he probably doesn't commit that foul. His shoulder doesn't get in the way.
Fisher floats it up over the defense and he's pumped, playing like a man possessed. 16 points now. And the public address announcer here on the home floor for Sao Paulo, leading the crowd in chants and cheers. Fisher sits down. His night might be over. Fisher, 28 and a half minutes in this game, 16 points, 3 boards, 7 assists. And now a whistle on Coelho. All sorts of whistles going off here.
We had a little bit of a lull there from about the 6 or 7 minute mark down to about 3:30.
Third foul on Coelho. Again, this is our final game of the group phase. It's been such a joy and pleasure bringing it to you. We will have the playoffs in March. In the USA on FanDuel TV, South America on DirecTV, and around the rest of the world on the BCL America's YouTube channel. You were complaining about math?
Done more math done more math this weekend, Craig, than I have since I think college statistics. Maybe the last time I balanced my checkbook.
Trying to find out what the dates are for the playoffs.
Playoffs?
Playoffs? So the playoffs start Monday, March 4th. Play the 4th, 5th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th.
May see if the Jet is available those dates.
So no games on Wednesday the 6th, but we play Monday the 4th through Sunday the 10th. Fisher for 3.
I wonder if there's any promotion of does the crowd get anything for 100 points? That's always fun. You get a cheeseburger or something like that.
3 double cheeseburger from McDonald's. Yeah, we ran that promotion back in the day. Oh, ball fake from Bristino and lays it in. Now Bristino will sit down. 42.5 to play. His night is over. And a timeout on the floor by Sao Paulo. Not quite sure why they're calling timeout here. Up by 16, less than a minute to play. You don't have a 31-point play in your playbook there, so not sure they need to hug it here.
I think they just need a breather. They want to leave the guys that they got on the floor, finish strong.
Sim, se não precisa ser de 3, o Ralf vai fazer o pique. Ralf faz e entra. Se der chute, tranquilo. Se não der bola de 2 é igual, eu tenho mais um tempo, tá? Agora precisa agredir. Miller fica aberto para arremesso. Usa de frente pro Miller. Usa de frente pro Miller. Tá?
Rather, Rudamotari coaching as if it were the championship game.
I can't knock it. I like it. don't know if it's my style exactly, but not everybody's like me, so I appreciate the passion. And that's the other thing too, is I never know what, is there a player they'd really like to get a basket? Is there some kind of reward for getting 100 for the crowd? Is this somebody's last game? Do we want to get them a shot? All kinds of things that could be.
Miller for three. Rebounded by Robinson.
Could just be that coach's mentality too. We don't quit.
Yeah.
Up or down 20, 2 seconds left. We're still, we're dribbling up the floor trying to get a shot or play defense.
And again, you'll see that at the international level here. 20-point lead inside of a minute. Teams still play hard. They want to get looked at by their national federations for inclusion on senior teams for big international events. You might show them good film and say, hey, look at me. And then they might show the film and says, hey, here's a situation late in the game where you were dogging it, and we can't have that. So you don't see a lot of players just kind of lolling around.
Right.
Sao Paulo with another timeout.
And they had, three? I think they had 3 looks the last possession. Couldn't get them to fall.
Vamos para 3 agora. Miller, fica aqui pegando o Tai, tá? Tai, pega bem aqui. Pega no 1. Se o Bennett, se você tiver com a bola, pode vir uma mão com ele aqui. E segura o seu. Se você sair livre, já pega chutando. Se não,
Ricardo Fisher, 19 points, 3 boards, 7 assists.
Ele vai receber pro
Malcolm Miller, 17 points, 4
Miller vai receber
rebounds.
do Tai aqui no
Cordero Bennett, 14 points. Tyrone Cornell with 8. For Quimsa, 4 players in doubles, led by Brandon Robinson with 21 points. He's also got 10 rebounds. So a nice 20 and 10 performance by the standout Brandon Robinson. Vivek Alitsi fouled out with 14 points, 6 rebounds. Fabian Ramirez, 13 points, 9 boards. And Juan Gracino has 10 points. Miller just missed that 3. Rebound pulled down by Barrios Ramirez. Sao Paulo trying to foul. Ahead by 14 with 6.6 to play. Well, it turns out, partner, that all the math we've been doing, not quite correct. Sao Paulo only needed 19 points or to win by 19 to qualify to eliminate Nacional.
Really?
So that explains why they're...
Yeah, when it comes to my math, I can't say I'm surprised.
Me either. So the final margin, 12 points. And we can see why Sao Paulo then was calling timeouts down the stretch. They were trying to get to 19 points, but they are unable to make up the point differential deficit, even though they win 94-82. Sao Paulo, 32 of 69 from the floor, 46.4%. 11 of 34 from the three-point line. 19 of 21 for 90% as a team from the free throw line. Quimsa, 24 of 63 for 38.1%. 11 of 27 from the arc, 40.7, and 23 of 28 from the free throw line, 82%. Quimsa won the rebounding battle, 41-38. Just 7 turnovers for Sao Paulo in the game, 12 for Quimsa. Individually for Sao Paulo, Cordero Bennett, 14 points. Tyrone Cornell, 8.7 boards. Ricardo Fisher, 19 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. Belka Miller, 17 points, 4 boards. Ralphie Silva had 20 points and 8 rebounds. Silva, a perfect 5 of 5 from the floor, 9 of 10 from the free throw line. Monique Coelho, 5 points, 4 boards. Jose Nardi, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Lucas Siewert had 5 points and 4 boards. For Quimsa, they are through to the quarters despite losing. Emiliano Basabe, 7 points. Juan Brusino, 10 points. Should mention that Basabe also had 6 rebounds. Fabian Barrios Ramirez, 15 points, 10 boards. Brandon Robinson, 21 points, 10 boards. A couple of nice double-doubles there. Federico Zezular, 3 points. Sebastian Acevedo had 3. Tyvek Galizzi, 14 points, 6 rebounds before fouling out. And Bruno Sansimoni wraps up the scoring with 9. So the how that all works out. Again, the final score 94-82 in favor of Sao Paulo over Quimsa, and the group phase has come to an end here in Sao Paulo. Playoffs coming up starting in March 4th through the 10th, excepting the 6th. And we will have those games for you right here on FanDuel TV in the USA, on DirecTV in South America, and around the rest of the world on the BCL Americas YouTube channel. For my partner, Andrew Hunt, my name is Craig Feda. Hope you enjoyed watching this one as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. And again, we say thanks for watching, everybody, and so long for now.